Hi everybody, I'm Rob.
And I'm Kay, and this is Goshawk.
It is January 23rd, 2016.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And we're going to try something a little bit different today, something we haven't done before, something that's a little bit out of our comfort zone. If you've seen our other videos, we kind of make a point of not being in them too much. It's more concentrated on our boat and what we're doing to get her in shape, because we want to travel south eventually once we retire and do a lot more upgrades. But we're a good portion into it now. I figure it's time that you got to know us a little bit.
Yes.
Um,
So early in the fall, we got contacted by Matt and Danielle of Exploring Alternatives.
yeah, they've got a YouTube channel, so check them out. We put a link in the description below to their channel. Very nice people. Young couple live in their van and travel around and interview people that live in an alternative way, something a little bit different, small homes, off the grid, all that good stuff. So it's actually a really interesting site, so check them out. Anyways, the reason for this, other than to try it out, is that we haven't posted anything in quite a while. We shot some video about putting on our winter cover. Shot hours of video because it takes quite a long time. Didn't know what I was going to use, but I shot hours and hours of video, and was actually starting to queue stuff up to post it, because we videoed that in early November, and but
Yeah, it was gorgeous weather.
yeah, beautiful weather for this time of year. Last year we ended up putting the cover up in mid-October because the weather was getting so cold. But once you look at this video, we're out in t-shirts, and it was wonderful. It was really nice to be able to put the cover up without freezing.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a fair bit of interesting video. But anyways, the reason why that hasn't come out until now is right at the beginning of December, I messed up my back badly. I still don't know exactly what I did, but it was so bad that I had to be taken out of the boat by ambulance. They stretchered me to the shore, and I ended up spending a night in the hospital. And
a week at your sister's, Peggy's.
A week at my sister's. Yes, thank you very much for letting me stay, because there was no way I was going to get back down the dock. We've got 200 to 300 feet of dock to come down.
227 steps.
There you go. And I couldn't make it. So for the first week, I stayed at her house, and Jay was there every day trying to take care of me while I was whining and complaining about life in general.
It's okay.
But anyways, I'm much better now. Don't have much pain. Still not getting the sleep I should be. So, the bags under my eyes and the incoherent talk, please forgive it. But I'm getting 5 hours of sleep a night, so I'm starting to be able to do stuff again. So the good news is the video of the cover is done. We'll be posting that in the next day or two, but I wanted to do this first.
A quick update.
Quick update, so you know what had been happening to us, and we just didn't evaporate off the map. Now, what is next?
What work we have been doing.
Yes.
The cockpit work.
Right. Just before I got hurt, we got the cover on, and we were replacing the windshield in the hard Dodger. It's a steel boat. The decks are steel. The Dodger's steel. The polycarbonate that was in, or the acrylic that was in the windshields, was all weathered and cloudy and yellow and everything else. And the way that he'd done it was he just kind of screwed it into the Dodger.
Slapped silicone on it, and it was good to go.
Yeah, exactly. And it all rusted underneath, so when we peeled that off and did the paint last year, coming up with an alternative, and what I did is I made some frames out of mahogany, and I got some tempered glass, and it had all been done and finished, and we were ready for installation. I got one piece in, then I hurt myself, and the project has been on hold since. And last weekend was the first weekend that I've done anything on the boat at all, other than sit here and whine and complain and go for extended walks to try and take care of any cramping and stuff that I've been having. But last weekend we had got another one of the windows in, and I'll do a little video probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks just to kind of show you how that's coming along, and hopefully I get that part of the project done soon. We also have the dashboard area of the cockpit to do. We tore that out ages ago.
Yeah.
Because it was all rotting. It wasn't very functional. There was no place for the new gauges that we got, because if you looked at the other videos, we got new wind vane and depth sounder and speed sensors and all that kind of stuff, and there was no place to put that, and it was pretty utilitarian. So I've cut some mahogany for that as well. And
the wood is finished. It just needs to be put together and installed.
Yeah, it's got to be installed in pieces into the dash area again. Won't go into a lot of detail about it, but I'll show you the progress as we go. Also, the steering column, the binnacle, we want to do some work on that in the next before spring. The wheel is a little low for my liking. When you were sitting on the cockpit seating, you actually had to climb out and move around the wheel. So by raising it by about 2 or 3 inches, it's going to buy a little bit more space in the cockpit for seating, and be a little bit more comfortable for that. We've also got the engine cover to do. That probably won't get done in its entirety this year, but we did buy some insulation to do that.
Oh, we went to the boat show.
Yes, we went to the Toronto Boat Show, and
that's where we got the insulation.
Yeah.
For an excellent price, I think.
Mm-hmm. And I don't do a lot of I don't do any Facebook or social media. It's all up to her. So
yeah, we happened to do a meetup with the Low Buck Yacht Club in BD Jones, which was very cool.
Yeah, we met up with them at the show in the restaurant area. So that was nice to meet some other people.
And we sat and we had a chat for a little bit, and then we did a couple of seminars, and we happened to run into Wally.
Yeah, Wally Moran. He does have a YouTube channel as well.
And his puppy too.
Oh, and his puppy too. Yes. He's very good with
the ICW.
The ICW and sailing to Cuba.
He's actually doing another run for the sun this fall.
Yeah.
This fall coming up.
This fall coming up. So yeah, that's his gig. So we met up with him for a very short period of time. He was running through. But no, we had a good time at the boat show. Got some good information. We got the insulation for the engine space at less than half the price that we would have paid anywhere else. Yeah. So that's really nice. What else we got here? So okay, so I guess that covers up till now.
Oh, we had Christmas. We had my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrations with our neighbors.
Yeah, we get together and have like a little Christmas dinner. We cooked up a bunch of Cornish hens on the barbecue because we couldn't get a turkey in the little barbecue. So, you make do with what you can do. But we had a wonderful time. There's some great people here at Frenchman's Bay, and so up until this point, we've been doing a little bit of what we can, socializing a very small bit, and now hopefully we get things back in full gear and get some of these jobs done that we want to get done before the cover comes off. Because once the cover comes off, then we're going to start being a little more interesting.
Well, in addition to that, we lose all that storage up above, and
right. So we're going to so come this spring, the cover comes off, and as soon as the cover comes off, all the deck hardware that we removed to paint the decks a year and a half ago, I guess now.
Well, in addition to that, we've got to redo a quick touch up on the deck too.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of touching up on the deck that we have to do.
And then the deck hardware.
Then the deck hardware's got to go on. Then last fall, the fall boat show in Port Credit.
Yes.
Port Credit. Was it the marine
Bristol
Marine has a used boats flea market there that we look forward to every year. And we picked up 2 new booms. We had wooden booms on the boat before. They used to have wooden masts, but when we bought the boat, it had used aluminum masts put up, new rigging, which was awesome, but the booms were still wood, and they were rotting out at the ends. And we had intentions of just repairing those, but when we went to the Port Credit Boat Show, I got an excellent deal on a couple of booms that are perfectly sized for this boat. And we've got our little Dodge Caliber, and we've got a 13-foot boom and an 11-foot boom in the boat, and drove all the way from Port Credit to Pickering, which is in excess of 100 kilometers, 150 kilometers maybe. So yeah, you had to do what you got to do. But they're up now, and all we got to do is change the slides on the sail for the boom. And like I said, once we get the deck hardware in, we're going to get to go sailing.
Yes,
sailing. We've owned Goshawk now, coming on to 5 years. Come in May, it'll be 5 years that we've owned the boat. All we've done is motor, and very little of that. When we bought her, I had the transmission rebuilt. We replumbed the engine. I put new wet exhaust on it. Got the injectors done. Didn't replumb the entire boat.
New fuel lines.
New fuel lines.
Filters.
Fuel filters. Electrical throughout the boat. So we've done a lot of work, and we're really looking forward to this spring when we actually get to go out and find out what it's like to sail a Ketch.
Yes.
So hopefully we like it, because I'm not going anywhere after the amount of work that we put into Goshawk, where this is our boat. So we'll learn, and we've got a bunch of upgrades to do still. Hopefully, as the year rolls through, we've got to fix the bowsprit.
Yes.
The old bowsprit was no good. It was to say the least, a little structurally
interesting.
But I've bought some 3/8 plate stainless, and that'll be our new bowsprit for the bow rollers. It's going to be a little short bowsprit, but it's just to carry the bow rollers. And then we're going to be out. We're going to be sailing. We're going to learn the boat. We're going to figure out what we did and what we didn't do, and figure out what we need to do for next winter. But we've got a long-term project here. We knew it from the beginning.
That's part of the reason why we chose her.
Yeah. So I'll tell you, we know this boat inside and out. Literally every square millimeter of this boat, we've been over at least twice, if not 10 times. So we know her intimately, and she's rock solid. And the work that we've done on her, I'm very happy with the results. She's a battleship. She really is. So we're very happy with that. But anyways, before I ramble on any further,
yes,
we are going to end this blog. But please keep an eye open for the video in the next couple of days of the winter cover going on. There'll be some small project videos over the next little bit. And then once we actually go out sailing, we're going to get some video of that as well. But anyways, is that all?
I think that's more than enough.
More than enough. More than enough. I tend to ramble. But anyways, thanks very much for watching. Give it a thumb. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video.
Subscribe to our video.
Subscribe if you can. Share it a little bit. We've got 650 subscribers now, so we're looking forward to getting 1,000 maybe at some point. That would be really nice.
And thanks for watching.
We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
So you just really start rambling there badly. That's why I kept going.
Yeah, well, you kept doing that at the beginning anyway. Every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Go.
You were rambling.
I haven't even drank my damn coffee yet. No. Look at this. It's sitting here going old. So, do we want to try this again, or no?
No, I think it's good.